So one of the first questions I get asked is, who's Bob Thibodeau? Well, I have to laugh when I start to formulate a response to that question, because if I was to put together everything that I've done over my life and all the jobs I've had, you could literally make it into a movie, kind of like, remember the movie The Wonderful Life of Walter Mitty? Remember that? That'd be my life. It'd be made into a movie, probably a bestseller. It might not be a bad idea to do. I joined the military right out of high school. I spent 13 years in the Army, had a career there. 9 of it enlisted. Out of that 9, I spent 3 years as a drill instructor, responsible for the basic training and all that of soldiers coming into the military. As an Army officer, I was in the Cavalry as a line unit, and I served in the combat arms part out on the front lines, and then as a staff officer as well. I left the military, and because of my background and training as a drill instructor, I got hired by the Louisiana National Guard to be an instructor at their officer candidate school for 2 years. Then became a police officer. I'm a retired police supervisor. And for the past several years after I retired, we've started from the ground up an online Christian radio ministry. And over the course of a few years, that ministry has picked up in its popularity and has been rated #1 in the world on many occasions. As a drill instructor, you're responsible, the fun part is running around yelling at people, making them do push-ups and all that. As a drill instructor, the running around, yelling at people, getting to do push-ups, that's all fun, at least for us. But I actually have over 2,000 hours on the platform, logged, conducting training. Coming off the street, they didn't know each other, they didn't know how to work as a unit, they had no idea what you're trying to tell them to do. And just a few short weeks of basic training as a drill instructor, you had them working together as a unit, going to the line. As a cavalry officer, I would take them from their training environment and working with the veterans that were still in the Army, 16, 17 years of service, and you teach them how to work together as a unit, teaching them the values and the core and the mission that needed to be done as a unit. And as a staff officer, once I left the line unit and went to work at the training unit for the squadron, I would take units and get them to work together and accomplish squadron goals and objectives. So the whole time was either being part of a team or training to be part of a team. And all together, you can see the team concept being carried through from job to job, level to level. But if you can teach them to embrace the goals, embrace the concepts, they buy into it. When they buy into it, they own it. And if they own it, it gets done. And they're positive in what they're doing. It's the same thing. From lowest to highest, all across all levels, it's about teamwork. Coming together. I mean, what is teamwork? Coming together in order to accomplish the organization goals and objectives. And at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about? Coming together as a team, working together as a team, and changing the world. So my whole life has been spent in some form or fashion, either as a team member or teaching people how to be team members. And it doesn't matter what organization you're part of. The largest corporation has that key core element of team members. The smallest church and ministry has that small core key element of team members. So from the lowest to the highest, it's all about teamwork. And at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about? To come together as a team, to work together, and change the world. Changing the world. Change the world. That you'll be able to work together and change the world.